To truly give you the gift of freedom as you walk along the path of each daily shortcut episode, you'll discover that it's the people who you mastermind with that give you the power to transform your business. You'll take off in your business when you decide to slow down time and connect with other great mentors. When you decide to embrace fully the transformational information from one of my mentors, as we open a new door to a vehicle you can step inside and smile, taking one step and then the other. As we open a new door to a vehicle as you walk on a stage so we can celebrate you. Pay attention to William Wood in this special episode as he shines a light on the power you have inside so you can immerse yourself in the principles of success, lift your hands in the air, and be free.
Hi, my name is William Wood, creator of the Max Performance Master Course. I help entrepreneurs take their personal and professional performance to the next level to help them reach their goals and live their dream lifestyle. If you like what you hear today, take a minute to leave a comment below this post. This will enter you into a contest to win a book that has changed my life, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. I believe this book has the power to change your life too. All you need to do to win your free copy of the book is to post a meaningful comment below immediately after you see this post. Me and my team will select 2 people who leave the best comments and will ship the winners a free copy of the book. If you're chosen, we will ship the book directly to your home or business at no cost to you. I didn't have the money to spend. It was 11 p.m., a warm night in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was standing at the checkout machine in the local grocery store. My 3 young babies and their nursing mother, my wife, needed food, and they were depending on me to figure things out. Our cupboards were empty. Hot blood rushed to my face, and a heavy sinking pit filled my stomach because my 3rd credit card now showed the same terrible word: declined. I was now running my 4th card through the card reader, praying silently and somewhat desperately that there were a few dollars left and that my family could eat the next day. I don't know what felt worse, the humiliation or the desperation. At that moment, I knew that 4 of the people I loved most in the world were depending on me, and I didn't know what to do. Do you know what it feels like to be totally desperate and completely ready to change? I do. That was a low point for me on my journey to success. And it was also a moment that changed my life forever. In that critical moment, I made a silent vow. I will do whatever it takes to change this situation. It took months to start to turn that situation around. But turn it around I did, with a lot of help from people who loved me enough to lend a helping hand and to teach me crucial life lessons that still influence my choices today. I have used these principles to turn around a financial disaster, routinely earning $200 to $400 per hour for my services and making as much as $25,000 in a single month. I have also used these principles to turn my health around, to save relationships that were doomed for failure, and in 2015 alone, to set and achieve more than 40 goals. I have taught these principles to thousands of people around the world, one-on-one in coaching sessions, in seminars and workshops, at businesses, private institutes, and universities throughout North and South America. I have seen incredible transformations as people learn to create incredible success and transform their minds, bodies, finances, and relationships. These results did not happen by accident. Every time things have fallen apart, I have ignored the principles that I am going to teach you in this article today. Every time I have prospered in direct relationship to the principles that I will outline for you as well. I sincerely believe that the truths and principles I am going to share with you will help you change your life and create the results that you want and to live the life that you were destined to live. Now, I don't claim that I created these principles or that I have arrived at some mystical destination of success. I'm still a work in progress, growing daily, and yet the changes I have experienced as I apply these principles are so profound that I feel a deep responsibility to share them. Consider me a friend who is sharing my most treasured possession: ancient principles, hidden gems, weathered truths that have deeply changed me and are still actively improving my life as I apply them. While you listen today, imagine that we are sitting down in my office having a conversation, talking about the things that matter most. Here are 5 principles that changed everything for me. While I will be covering each of these principles in greater depth with stories, illustrations, and activities later on, I wanted to give you the big picture first so that you can easily follow along and begin to apply the principles right now. To help you remember each principle, I'm going to relate it to cultivating a garden, because in the end, each of us will harvest a crop in proportion to the seed we have planted and carefully cultivated. Principle 1. You are the gardener. As the gardener, you are responsible for creating your garden. Period. No one else is responsible for your success, and no one else is to blame for your failure. You choose the seed you plant. You choose the shape and the size of the garden. You are responsible for nurturing the seeds in a way that maximizes your chances of having the kind of harvest that you actually want. You are responsible for how you handle the setbacks that come your way, and we all experience setbacks. That means you must choose wisely, because the decisions you make in the spring affect your harvest in the fall. Principle 2. You create your garden 3 times before you harvest your results. Every creation goes through 3 phases of creation. First, you create with your mind through the power of vision and the care of planning. Next, you create with your words as you speak your vision and plans to others. Finally, you create with your actions, taking the inspired actions of planting in the spring, tending in the summer, and harvesting in the fall. Principle 3. If you want to improve your next harvest, you must prepare your field today. The success of your seed depends on the state of your soil. Good soil yields a good harvest. You are not stuck with bad soil, even if the field of your mind and life is full of rocks and sticks and debris and has few nutrients today. You can change that. A good gardener prepares the soil and chooses the location of the garden plot of land carefully before the first seed is ever planted. Once the location is chosen, rocks and debris are removed, the ground is tilled, fertilizer added. Every action taken before you plant affects the yield of your crop. Every action you take today prepares you to step into your success as you harvest a life of your dreams and goals. Principle 4. Once you plant your field, you need to protect your seed. Protecting the seed means nurturing and caring for your field. A field left without water withers. Before your seed develops strength, weed seeds can sap the strength of your harvest. Your goals and dreams can die without proper nurturing and protection. Principle 5. You must do one thing if you want to succeed. Focus. Focus is the principle that causes people to rise to greatness or remain in mediocrity. The gardener must focus during the preparation of the field, during the planting of the seed, during the harvesting of the crop. You can create all the success that you want, but in order to turn a situation around, you must marshal your concentration and focus your energy. Sunlight alone warms the skin. Sunshine focused through the lens of a magnifying glass starts a raging fire. Your lack of focus at a critical moment can steal your dream and leave you with nothing in your pockets, nothing in your hands. My tires sunk deeply into the sand. I was stuck. Recently returned from international travel to teach these incredible life principles, I had one day of total freedom before I returned to my office to teach and uplift and inspire others. I had a day planned at Bear Lake, sometimes known as the Caribbean of the Rockies, because the lake beach has gorgeous natural gray sand with the deepest blue water set against a backdrop of towering mountains. Gorgeous. The sun beamed overhead. It was a perfect day for the lake. Hardly a cloud in the sky, and warm enough to enjoy the refreshing water. As we approached the beach with our car, we thought we could brave the gray sand and get closer to our desired destination. We pulled out onto the sand, and our tires immediately started to sink deep into the sand. We quickly put the car in reverse. The tires spun, and the car sank straight down as we came to an immediate stop. Ugh. Our car was now high-centered on the sand. We spent hours trying to get unstuck in 100-degree weather. Paradise in plain sight while we toiled in sweat. We used a beach shovel to dig the tires free. We put rocks under the tires. No movement. Finally, an angel disguised as a glorious woman in a red 4x4 Ford SUV came to our rescue. I gladly used my shovel to dig out the rear axle of my car and climbed underneath to secure the tow strap so that she could ease on her gas pedal and pull us free. Tow strap now in place, she carefully feathered her gas pedal as I put my car in reverse and revved my engine. With a small tug from her powerful 4x4 and the added power of my engine, my effort, our car instantly leapt free from the rocky sand to the safety of the road. We were free! We were free. What we could not do after hours of dehydrating and overheated effort, easily resolved when the right tools came along. Yes, we had to work, but we were free. We were free! There is an easy way and a hard way to do things. The hard way to get your car out of the sand when you are high-centered is to dig it out with a small beach shovel. The easy way is to find someone with a tow strap and a 4x4 to pull you out. That is exactly what a mentor can do for you. A mentor will not dig out your axle or get under your car to secure the tow strap. That is your job, your work. A mentor will provide you with the tools and the training that acts like a powerful 4x4 engine that can get you unstuck and put you back on the road to freedom. So if you want freedom and you are ready to get out of the sand and back onto the road, we are here with a 4x4 and a tow strap in hand. Are you ready to dig out your rear axle and get under your car and go to work? If you are, make sure you take the shortcut to freedom by scrolling to the bottom of this page and entering your name and best email address. It will change your life. Here's what will happen next. After you scroll to the bottom of this page and enter your name and best email address, you will be subscribed to the Daily Shortcut. In a way, getting your own red 4x4 to help pull you out of the sand by daily motivating and inspiring you as you get back on the road of freedom and prosperity. Most days you'll be hearing from one of my financial freedom mentors, David Wood. About once a week, you'll hear from me. When you enter your name and email address, as a bonus, you're going to get a free PDF of today's message that you can print. Reading this message can be a powerful way to reinforce these success principles deep down into your unconscious mind. You will also get a free audio download of today's message, which you can listen to again and again to absorb these ideas into your unconscious. Now you'll become more powerful on your path to freedom because you're reinforcing the principles that will create the success, freedom, and lifestyle that you really want. So enter your name and your best email address below, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside to the real shortcut to your freedom. See you soon.